Welcome, 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 ICT 4105 Project Contracts and Procurement. This is week 10. Professor Bauer here, the last week of the quarter. You've worked very hard. You've been diligent. You've got some tremendously interesting projects, and you've been doing the procurement for all term long. We're putting it all together this week. And I'll walk you through a roadmap of a very busy week that's going to take place. Let's look at the outline. We've got the overview, the learning objectives, then the activities and assignments. We'll talk about how to prepare your portfolio and your the portfolio package, which includes your document, your major document, a video, and a slide deck. This is 250 points. Holy moly, yes, 250 points. This is the difference between an A and an A plus, a B plus, and an A minus. So this will make a big difference. Stick to it, work hard, and you'll do well. Keep in mind, this is a short week. That's why the video is coming out a little early. The week ends this Friday at midnight. So work hard. Work diligently, do the best you can, do your best work, and I'm sure things will work out well. Okay, week 10, let's look at the project closing and what we call Procurement 4.0. You know, whenever something new or revolutionary changes, we go from 1.0 to 2.0. Well, we're going from 3.0 to 4.0, future trends in procurement. So you'll be reading about that in the reading material, and you'll be looking at how to do a procurement audit, looking at various triggers and uncovering what lessons learned are in a procurement. Sometimes you'll pull a whole lens back at the end of a project, and you look not only at the procurement but all phases of the project. But right now we'll focus on procurement. So you'll create a procurement action plan for an organization, and reflecting this understanding of the reading on Procurement quote 4.0. The activities and assignments are right here. Make sure you complete those. The Agile Procurement Volume 2, Chapter 8. Chapter 5 in the Forms book is on closing projects and the kinds of documents that you'll see there. There's a Gartner article on Procurement 2020. It will be an interesting read what Procurement 2021 looks like after the COVID pandemic has been addressed. And then finally, there's an HBR Harvard Business Review article on the next era of globalization will be shaped by customers, technology, and value chains. It'll also be shaped probably by politics. And so read that and be prepared to discuss that. Contribute to 2 discussions, and then you've got a portfolio assignment to submit. The portfolio assignment means you've got to clean up your portfolio, get it all ready, submit it, and then have a link to your location of your portfolio and comment on those submitted by your class peers. Okay, make sure that you set it up and you can put it on Google Drive that's provided for you. Make sure that you have the URL so that your folks can see that, and then you respond to your classmates with impressions. What are the strengths? What are some ideas that you'd like to build upon? Any follow-up questions that you think are important to ask? Get involved in this, and then when you create your video, please don't worry about making something that's going to win you an Academy Award with music and floating titles and laser fonts or any of that kind of stuff. Just give me the facts. Don't worry about the production values. Make sure it's an executive summary, that you're not just taking 5 or 6 of your best charts, putting those up there, and then boring us to tears by reading them. Okay? Tell us why you've picked this partner. Tell us why the procurement and this particular partnership for procurement is best with this particular organization. Your summary needs to tell a story. This was what Steve Jobs was always famous for at Apple. Not just saying, here's a new phone, here's a new product. It can do this, it can do that, it can do the other thing. No, it's about freedom. It's about being able to expand your horizons. It's about being able to capture the moment and share it with your friends. It's about getting there quickly. And that's what you're selling. So make sure you tell a story and don't just regurgitate information. So next slide is the portfolio assignment. You're going to submit your portfolio assignment. It has 3 components. Part 5 is the project procurement plan. You've got an executive presentation using PowerPoint, and then a video overview of the procurement. Okay, so aim it at a particular audience. If it's end users, if it's the corner office, if it's the CEO, if it's your boss, make sure that you do that. Keep in mind though, these are executive submissions, the kind of things you submit to a boss or VP for consideration. Don't just cut and paste from your previous work. Make this stuff new, even if you're incorporating all the building blocks that you've already put together, which you should. Don't read your slides, okay? You have information, you got a slide behind you, like I do here. Talk, not just saying, you're reading and basically I'm reading, you reading the slide. No, but make sure that you're telling a story, okay? Don't throw in cartoons, cutesy fonts, sound effects, any silly stuff that you did in middle school, okay? This is clear, tight, convincing, corner office stuff. Deadly serious stuff, okay? Make sure that you're someone's going to be taken seriously on this, okay? Look at the formatting and the style requirements for Module 10. If you look on the rubric, it's worth 250 points. It is so complex you can't even read this slide. Maybe if you zoom in at 1000% with the slide deck that I'll include with the video, but just look on the module in Canvas and you'll see it, okay? But you've got content, you've got the concepts and connections. Those are both 20%. The development of your ideas. How unified and structured is this? Okay. The strength of your conclusions, 15%. Integration of outside sources. In other words, you're going to be citing the book. You're going to be citing your references. You're going to be illustrating your points with things you've learned in the class. And then, of course, grammar, mechanics, style, etc. Another 10%. 250 kahunas. Okay. Big jackpot at the end of the trail here. So do your best work. Focus. Look at it. Put it away. Take it out the next day. Look at it again. Proof it. Be tight with it. Be brutal with it. Have a friend look at it. Make sure that things are tight. Make sure that folks look at your slide deck and that you've presented it to somebody so that you can get a sense of what's important and what's not. Okay, what is compelling about this partnership that you're working with? All those things are important. Finally, on week 10, I want to thank each of you for being in the class. I think all of you have worked really hard this term. I told you the summer term seems to go faster. Some of you had other things with work and family and personal things and COVID and all that other drama, and you kept your wits about you. And here we are. The end of the week, the end of the term, okay? Time for the last lap. The gun lap just went. You know, you have that pistol that goes off when it's the last lap, okay? Time to focus. Time to put everything aside. It can all wait. Time to make sure that your private life is ordered so that you can bury yourself and get the work done. Do it well. Do it hard. Make sure it's your best. Leave it all out there. I know you can. I want to thank you, as I always do, for helping me to learn every time I get a chance to share with students. Thank you for your contributions to this class. Finish strong this week. Oh, by the way, don't forget to do your faculty evaluations. Tell me what a fantastic professor I am, or how you succeeded in spite of me. Maybe that's more to the point. But no, seriously, that helps me to become a better teacher. And finally, let's stay in touch. I would hope that you could establish a LinkedIn linkage with me on in my network. You never know when you'll need that recommendation, or I've had a chance to help a few students out over the past year and look forward to doing that as well. I still keep in touch with professors I had at Wharton. I still ask them for recommendations for jobs and other kinds of things. So I hope that you would find that and take advantage of that in building your own network. Finally, thank you, and live long and prosper. Bye-bye now.